Huh?
I'm just gonna click start recording.
We're recording?
Yep.
All right,
Alright.
welcome. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and others, to this. I don't know what we're doing. I mean, I do, but it's just...
Drax and Kuri read in my Immortal, but Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yep.
Alright.
Who should read the author's notes?
I'll do that. So, it's written by Super Hoopla, and I already know that this person is not a holy person. So, summary just says, what do you think it is? And notes to Wyvern Lord Minerva, who has graced my life with some pretty fantastic fics. This is not what you deserve, but it's what you are getting. I'm sorry.
Chapter 1. See the end of chapter for notes.
Chapter 1. Author's note, special thanks, get it? Cause I'm gothic, to my girlfriend, ooh, not in that way, Wyvern Lord Minerva, for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Gregor, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks.
X X X X X X X X X X X X X. Too many X's.
Alright. Drax, go. Crying already.
Are we ready for this?
Probably not. Will we ever truly be ready?
No, we could not. We could never truly be ready for this.
Alright then.
So, who's reading Robin, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way?
Alright, so let's pretend that Robin is a girl in this.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Robin Darkness Dementia Ravenway, and I have long ivory white hair. That's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reach my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Grima. Author's note, if you don't know who he is, then get the hell out of here. I'm not really related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a
so
goth.
It's not even in Elise. It's in England.
Yep. England, Elise. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. And I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather mini skirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. That actually doesn't even sound too far off from what I was actually wearing today.
I don't even own combat boots.
Oof. Anyways, back to the story. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. That sounds hideous.
Ow, the edge.
I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them.
Hey, Robin!
Shouted a voice.
Shouted a voice. I looked up. It was...
Corm!
Crom!
It says Corm!
Corm. Oh no, it does say Corm! It was Corm!
What's up, Corm? I asked.
Nothing, he said shyly.
But then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. XXX.
Way too many X's.
Author's note, is it good? Please tell me, Fangs. Wyvern Lord
Minerva suggested that the line should be, I'm not related to Soren, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie, because he was one of the first tacticians.
Alright, let's read this one comment.
That was the end of chapter 1.
Let's read this one comment. Thanks. Alright. Fangs.
Should we move on to the next chapter?
I'm going all in. Alright, chapter 2. Thanks to Wyvern Lord Minerva for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep, stop flaming my story, okay?
Way too many X's.
666 X X X.
Oh, and there's a 666 in there too.
Edgy. The next day I woke up.
How edgy.
Alright, let's get on with it. The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door to my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Minerva, author's note, this is you, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven red hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointed high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. Okay,
so much description.
OMFG, I saw you talking to Corm yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Corm? She asked as we went out of the Elise common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Corm walked up to me.
Anything can change. Hi, he said.
Hi, I replied flirtily.
Guess what? He said.
What? I asked.
Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me.
Oh my fucking god! I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides MCR.
Well, do you want to go with me? He asked.
I gasped.
And that's the end of chapter 2.
Okay, let's keep going, shall we?
Chapter 3, I guess.
Author's note. Stop flamming the story preps. Okay. Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good what is that word? Thanks again, Minerva. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for good trallet.
God. Way too many X's again.
Alright. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. Okay. Is she a Yu-Gi-Oh! Protag?
No, it's Robin. Don't you know your protagonist? It's clearly Robin and not some abomination created in the image of the legendary protagonist, Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way.
Alright then. I felt a little depressed then, so I'm gonna skip that sentence. I read a depressing...
Yeah, one of the problems with my Immortal in general is that the author is very casual about acts like that.
Yeah, PSA, don't do that.
My Immortal is not for the faint of heart.
I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some
Well,
black...
I hope your face falls off if it's a ton!
If it's like a ton of black eyeliner, she just like take a black eyeliner pencil and then just scribble it around her eye.
Pretty much.
Alright then. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood so I was ready to go to the concert.
Where'd she even get that stuff? Is there just some dead soldier somewhere in the castle? How has nobody noticed yet?
She gets it from the plot convenience store. I went outside and Corm was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt they would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note, a lot for cool boys. Wear it, okay? Drax, are you a cool boy?
Flying car. Those don't even exist in Fire Emblem.
Well, they existed in Harry Potter, that's for sure. This should have been like Pegasus.
Yeah, it would be an edgy Pegasus.
Drax, are you a cool boy?
I guess I'm a cool boys.
Hi, oh my god, she actually said Crom.
Holy shit! Hi, Robin, he said back.
We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz, a license plate said 666, and flew to the place of the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs, okay? PSA, kids don't do that. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. I don't want to sing
coming
that.
Cold. You're covered in blood. You're all so They're all so happy that you've arrived.
I'm just gonna actually try to listen to the song to figure out what it sounds like.
I have failed that.
I want to know what that song actually sounds like. So, but I don't
know.
But at the same time, I don't have Good Charlotte in my search history. Saying Joel, I don't own the lyrics to that song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Corm. Back to Corm. Pointing to him.
Suddenly, Corm looks sad.
What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music, then I caught on. Hey, it's okay, I don't like him better than you, I said.
Really? Asked Crom sensitively as he put his arm around me, all protective.
Really? I said, because I don't even know Joel and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Crom. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Crom's not even remotely close to his name. Crom and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back.
Wait, who's Draco? Who's Draco? There was no mention of a Draco before.
Okay, this reminds me of that.
Do they mean Cormtastic the corn pun?
This reminds me of the time that this One Direction fan plagiarized a K-pop fanfiction, but forgot to change like half the words. So it was like, do you like my kimchi spaghetti? Said Zayn to Jongin. I wish the fix still existed, but it got deleted off of Wattpad.
Oh god. So, on to chapter 4, I guess?
But Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest.
So,
we're gonna
didn't go
skip
back
chapter
to
4.
And aww. Okay, but so Crom didn't go back to Elise. Instead, he drove the Pegasus into Plegia, is what I'm just going to say. Before we move on, I just want to... Walhurt! If we're skipping chapter 4, I had to find
actually,
out
no,
who
I
said
don't
it.
want to skip chapter 4 because I don't want to skip the final line. Alright, so chapter 4, opposite, I said stop flamin', okay? Robin's name is Ronib, not to marry Sue, okay? Corm is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Wow, I love this story building, this is
Too
so
many
amazing.
X's with a 666.
Corm, I shouted, what the f do you think you're doing? Crom didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car. He walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily.
Robin, he asked.
What? I snapped. Corm. Leans in extra.
Car horn.
clothes, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing colored contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness that suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. Smut starts. And I'm gonna
I
skip
can
the
read
next
this if you
paragraph.
want to.
Alright, I'm gonna skip the next paragraph. Smut ends.
What
And
the
then
hell are you doing, motherfuckers?
it was Walhurt.
It was Walhurt. Walhurt.
It's my favorite Fire Emblem
I
character.
thought it was gonna be Emerin named Eminem.
God damn. Alright, next chapter.
Actual lyrics of I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte added for that early 2000s song feel.
Songfic feel. Oh. Chapter 5, author's note, stop flaming. If you phlegm, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason a whale Rita swore is cause he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews.
Revalues.
Reviews?
X X X X X X X 6
Walford made and
I don't even think this is Robin's. I don't even think this is Robin's point of view right here.
Well then, Walford and Crom and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily, "You ludicrous
You
fool!"
ludicrous fools! He shouted.
I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. The Crom comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Walhart took us to Professor Exilus and Professor Cervantes, and we were both looking very angry.
They were having intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor Cervantes. How dare you? Demanded Professor Excellus. And then Corm shrieked, because I love her!
Everyone
dropped the voice.
Everyone was quiet. Walhurt and Professor Cervantes still looked mad, but Professor Excellus said, fine, very well, you may go to your rooms. Oh wait, that was supposed to be your voice, oh well. Crom and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us.
Are you okay, Robin? Draco asked me gently.
Who? Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair, and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace around it and black high heels. When I came out, Crom was standing in front of the bathroom. He started to sing I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte.
I need an alarm system in my house, so I know when people are creeping about. These people are freaking me out these days. It's getting hectic everywhere that I go.
Sing this whole thing?
They won't leave me alone. There's things that I want to know. I'm paranoid about of all the people I meet. Why are they talking to me? Why can't anyone see? I just want to live. Roll credits.
I don't know what the song actually sounds like.
I'm not gonna sing all of it.
Actually, no. Again, I don't want to have Good Charlotte in my search history. Alright then, down to Nirvana.
I know, but and at the same, they put the entire freaking song there.
Just like copy and pasted the lyrics. Just like Terra.
I just want to live. I just want to live. Just want to live. Don't really care about the things they say. Just want to live. Just want to live. Just want to live. Don't really care about what happens to me. I just want to live. Edgy song.
Author's note. Just like Terra, I too do not own these lyrics. I was so flattered. Even though he wasn't supposed to be there, we hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight and he reluctantly went back into his room.
Oh, Lord.
Chapter 6.
How long have we been recording?
Prep's okay. P.S. I will not update until you give me good revows.
5,000 X's later.
The next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray
Wouldn't
painted
that
my
hurt a vampire?
Yeah, what the hell? I like how half of this fic is just describing her outfit.
That's basically all my Immortal ever was. Every chapter had at least one
Outfit description.
Every chapter.
Yep. This is just... My god, this is almost as
So
bad as
should we
Twilight
continue?
itself.
So should we continue?
Anyway, so she spray painted her hair with purple, because that's totally realistic.
Yes, so totally.
In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood. Edgelord. Suddenly,
Edgy, Moss, edgy.
Oh my god. Suddenly someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky white hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that it was going down his face. He was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contacts, just like Crams. Cram?
He didn't have glasses, nor does he have a scar.
I'm sorry. Cram?
Yeah.
You
Cram.
mean Cram?
Cram. I am Cram, Prince of Elephant, Prince of Elephas.
As there was
Oh, wait,
no
no,
scar on
probably
his
elephant.
forehead anymore, he had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko.
I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice.
That's alright. What's your name? I questioned.
My name is Henry, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled.
Why?
I'm just gonna do the opposite of what I'm supposed to and just make him really happy.
Yep, so that's Henry for you. Why? I exclaimed.
Because I love the taste of human blood! And that wouldn't be that out of character, I want to say.
Yeah. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed.
Really? He whimpered.
Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while, then Crom came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him.
Anything can change! How long have we been recording for?
I actually have no idea. It has been about 22 minutes.
Oh my god! And we're already on chapter 7!
Oh. How about we only read the first 10 chapters for now?
I mean, sure.
Alright.
If we want to do more, we can.
We can do that
bookmark
next
chapter
time.
10.
Next time on Drax and Kuri read shitty fanfiction.
Yes!
Alright.
Yes!
Chapter 2, Bring Me to Life. Chapter 7, sorry, not Chapter 2. Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life. I like how this is the only chapter with an actual title.
Chapter 2, Bring Me 7 Life.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Author's note, well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 god reviews. I feel like those 5 good reviews were only jokes because people wanted to see how this continued, but okay.
Well, keep in mind, this was almost completely taken by Immortal.
Yep.
So...
Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good vons. Stop flaming, or I'll report you. Robin isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. And she has problems.
Satan-its.
And she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Tons of X's, 666.
X.
Oh, there's a Z in there.
Busta short. X, Z. X.
Gotta change it up sometimes. Crom and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist things on my nails and red nail polish. Author said, "See, does that sound like a Marusu to you?" Yes, it does.
Yes.
I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going with Corm. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Crom. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, sex enters stage left. Okay, we're gonna.
Okay.
I just like how the last sentence of the sex scene is just, "See, is that stupid?" Yes.
Yes. Sex exits, pursued by a bear.
Oh, Chrome! I screamed while getting out. Oh, okay.
All of a sudden, when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen on. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it in bloody Gothic writing were the words "Vampire." I was so angry.
You bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed.
No, but you don't understand, Cram pleaded. But I knew too much.
No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Cromps ran out, even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, and I was too mad to care.
A really big falchion.
Yep. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Exos and some other people. "Henry Vampire, you motherfucker!" I yelled.
No, it's Chrome Fucker.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Hey, what fanfiction should we read
Chapter
after
8.
this?
I don't know.
I will find
I only
one.
found this one.
Oh, we could do some of the ones on my sin list. But that's all not so no.
I don't think I could get away with that one.
Yeah. Alright, chapter 8. Author note, stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep.
X. Too many X's. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Crom came into the room, and okay. Okay. I would have thought he would have been smart enough to
begging me to take him back.
Robin, it's not what you think! Crom screamed sadly.
You mean Corm? My best friend Tharsha Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her waist-length, gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood, that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin and she was wearing white makeup on. Tharsha was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them was a witch, but Grima killed her mother and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it. She is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she has converted to Satanism, she is now in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor.
What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit?
Exelu
demanded angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him.
Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Crom, I shouted at him. Wasn't it Crom cheating on her with Vampire?
Yes, and it also has an unexpected POV change after everyone gasps.
Everyone gasped.
I don't know why Robin was so mad at me. I went out with Vampire, I'm bi and so is Robin, for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Sumia, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems and now he was gothic. Like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Crom anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, oh wait, what? Oh. That's yet
Oh,
another person.
yeah,
That's yet another
fucking
POV
right.
change.
Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I had lost my virility to Chrome, and then I started to bust into tears.
Tharsha Granger and her actually black hair.
Yup.
Wait, no, it's not Tharsha. It's Arja. It's
Yep.
Harja. Oh dear.
Oh, this is so painful. Okay.
Chapter 9.
Author's note, stop flaming, okay? I don't play all the games. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Walrat swears. We Swedes. I said he had a headache, and the reason Excel doesn't like Henry now is because he's a Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks on that.
X.
I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Crom for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Crom. How did she just remember which tree it was?
I don't know, and it's Corm. I await to see if they call him Corn at some point.
Honestly, no, there's already a Fire Emblem protag named Corn. But then
but still.
Oh right, then all of a suddenly, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Valadar in the game. He was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Valadar. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Valadar shouted,
Imperious!
And I couldn't get away. Crookshanks! I shouted at him. Valadar fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped.
Robin, he yelled, thou must kill Henry Vampire. Or is that actually vampire?
It says vampire.
Henry Vampire.
I thought about vampire and his sexa eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remembered that Crom had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Chrome went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Valadar, I shouted back. Valadar gave me a gun. It's Gun Robin!
What if Fire Emblem had a gun?
Gun Robin! Valadar gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. If thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Crom. How did you know?
How did you know? I asked in a surprised way.
Val got a dude, you're so stupid. Look on his face. I have telekinesis.
And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Crom, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick.
Just imagining him, like, on the broomstick, like, just, like, crouched over with, like, a mean look on his face.
Meh.
Just like,
I'm sure meh.
I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Corm came into the woods. Crom, I said, hi.
Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram, get it, between Joel Madden and Gerard Way.
Are you okay? I asked.
No, he answered.
I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled.
That's okay, he said all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, mocking out.
No, I'm pretty sure that's actually how you spell making. But question, how did they even, how did they do that?
How did they do what?
Like, make out as they're heading back. Cause, I feel like that's a very, standstill activity.
Very, very slowly and with lots of side steps, I'd assume. Either that or plot convenience.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with both.
Or they floated.
Oh, that's another possibility. They're all astral spirits.
Yeah.
Alright, chapter 10. Oh my god, can we stop after this one?
Yes, we can.
Alright,
We
chapter
could have
10.
stopped at any point if you had wanted to.
Author's note, stop it, you gay bleep.
No.
If you do not like the story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Thrasha Mary isn't a muggle after all. She and vampire evil, that's why they moved houses, okay?
Slytherins aren't evil, though! Sure, the evil guys are Slytherin, but not all... Slytherin... The villains are Slytherin. The Slytherin are not the villains.
Yeah.
But anyway, X.
Alright. I was really scared about Validar all day. I was even upset went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People said that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR. The other people in the band are Thraja Mary, Vampire, Crom, Jerome, although we call him Batman now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it, and Gregor.
Gregor in band!
And only today, Corm and Vampire were depressed. Only today, Corm and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Crom was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire, and the only way you could kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that, or a steak.
Yes, a delicious steak.
Yeah, it's written the wrong steak. And the vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride.
Was that depressing? I've never actually seen it.
Not really. It was actually kind of cute.
Yeah, this entire freaking...
This whole thing is a disaster. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
My Immortal, I got through, I think, like 20-something chapters before I was just like, oh dear God.
No, the ending was obviously the best part of the story. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly bust into tears. Robin, are you okay? Thraja Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Validar came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Henry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Crom. But if I don't kill Henry, then Validar will fucking kill Chrome. I burst into tears.
Suddenly, Crom jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you? You fucking poser muggle. See, is that out of character?
I started to cry and cry. Crom started to cry too, all sensitive, then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour, then suddenly Walhart walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. What?
See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he is really upset, and you will see why.
Robin, Crom has been found. Room.
Robin, Crom has been found in his room. He committed seppuku by getting rid of Falchion. Because we can't make this too serious.
Okay, but like, didn't it literally say earlier in the fic that vampires couldn't die like that?
It said earlier in the chapter.
Yeah!
God.
It literally says, I knew Crom was probably getting rid of Falchion. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too. And then
yes, which is why I made him getting rid of Falchion, because that would probably be political suicide. Just by getting rid of Falchion, he'd probably be kicked off the throne.
Yeah. Either way, this is a disaster. We're gonna make the part 2 Someday later. We've been
Need-
recording for 40 minutes.
Oof. Yeah, we should probably make it multi-parters. If it took us 40 minutes to get through 10 chapters,
I'm
then
like emotionally exhausted
then it'd
right
probably
now.
take us another 40 minutes to get through it'd probably take us an hour to get through the last 13 chapters.
Yeah, oh my god. I'm like emotionally exhausted right now. That was a trip.
No, we can stop and we can continue at any point in time that you want.
Alright
Likely gonna be home most
So,
of the time.
yeah, that was part 1 of Fire Emblem Awakening, only... Actually, no, my Immortal, only Fire Emblem Awakening.
I'm so sorry we made you listen to this with your own ear.
Alright then. Ciao.
Ciao, lady.